Alright, welcome back to The Witcher 3, ladies, gentlemen, and citizens of the Empire. Last we left off, we were trying to find, goddammit, Dandelion through his multiple lovers throughout Novigrad, and the game is freezing. But we're gonna go find him, or at least interrogate some of them. Oh, Jesus Christ. I am so sorry.
Like war. Never know when you're done for.
Alright, let's go.
Come on.
Talk to Vespula, since she's pretty close, it seems. Oh my god, why is this happening?
Hello, long ears.
Hey there.
Hold on a second.
Tax? On what?
Hey.
On swine.
But I've no animals with me.
No, I'm talking about you.
I can't.
Sheathe your sword.
Fuck off.
Lucky you did
I
that.
can't get them to leave you alone. So, okay. She's actually pretty close to the table.
Wonderful.
Let me hop on.
I don't know.
I love this city so much.
Learned all the easy to
And I also passed the way she was. But that's fine, let's just go. Well, that must be her if I know anything about video games.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
Oi.
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What you hoping for? A knight in shining armor? Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got new protection.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
King of Beggars.
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration.
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you... Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Geralt. Took him out whoring. He's like, what?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too. Gotta have a word with him.
Alright, well, I'm actually here because...
What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
I need to add that to my dictionary, horse pheasant.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Alright, who was he with the cyber?
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
You know what they say, a tight corset makes a good woman. No. No.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
I'll be sure to do that. Alright, now to go meet Eliel. Excuse me, hench dwarf. It's like because you can't just call a dwarf a man, even though they are male.
Another drifter in from Tiberia.
Peasant. Well, Eliel likes clothing.
Welcome. Do come in.
Oh, well, hello. Seems a tailor, maybe.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Eliel.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You, Eliel?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Eliel was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Eliel.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Well, okay. When'd you last see him?
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Alright, so what was it about? I hate this controller sometimes.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid, sucks flaccid cock.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I know this is none of my business, but why do
I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested.
Have you ever tried acting?
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Alright. Next is Marabella. Anything in the house that I can loot? No.
Make friends with the bathhouse, because what's wafting off you? Oh.
Alright. Oh god. The stuttering is actually killing me. I don't know if it's my graphics card or... Because it's not my computer. Because, like, it's warm, obviously, but it's not overworking itself. Uh-oh. Let me just... There we go. Looks like Geralt goes moonwalking. Oh god. How's everybody doing though? Doing alright? Oh no.
Who do you think you are?
Hey, shut up, leave me alone. This is persecution. Wow, this is really
I've
bad.
had enough of living.
Hey, there are mouse droppings in this bread.
Maybe after giving it a minute to cool itself off, it might cooperate.
Don't hurt me.
Oh, something's happening. Sound's gone. Great. Yeah, over my dead body. And like,
Remember
this
the
is...
preacher who spoke of witches and witchers? A man you humiliated before his faithful. He asked that we administer a sacrament on his behalf. Your last rites.
And this is like a game problem. This is not even a my setup problem. Oh god. Alright, 25 XP. A free ham sandwich, 2 free ham sandwiches, and 2 free maces. Marabella. Please come talk to me so I can avoid these hand sandwiches the game is trying to give me constantly.
Ah.
Wait, what is this? Oh, there's a merchant here. Hello, merchant.
Welcome. What can I get the honourable gentleman? New poulaines, perchance? I've not got a true pair, but they'll be the same size.
Wait, what the hell is a poulaine?
Fine.
Okay.
Show me what
But,
you got.
I apologize.
What don't I
if,
got? Something for everyone. Seek and you shall find. Cheap too.
Cheap too, yeah. If anyone hears any like thunder or anything, it seems to be coming down outside. Pretty hard. Pretty fucking hard. Anything else? Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Take that. All right. So long.
Thanks.
Come again. Cheap as it gets, right here.
And there's a merchant in here. Maybe we can sell the rest.
Downfall of civilization, moral decay.
Hello, sir. Loan shark. Why are you not close enough to the counter for me to speak to? Hello there. How you doing? Of course, with the goddamn sound problems again.
Tain't a man that don't from time to time. And you don't look nor smell flush with coin.
This shit only started happening when I hit Novigrad. Well, first show me your wares, and then I'll talk to you about being a loan shark. Alright. Got 500 gold. Okay, so take that. Change life. Alright, so now I got a handbook for changing my life. Let's just sell the rest of this. Alright, I might have to, oof, I really don't want that to keep up. I really don't, because it hurts me. It physically hurts me that I have to keep dealing with such indiscretions.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Alright. Let's visit Marabella.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Kinda can't wait, sweetheart.
Sorry, can't wait. Hear about Dandelion. I'm Geralt, and I'm...
Geralt? I know you. Fine. If you're eager to join in the lesson, you're welcome to. Children, sadly the Ratcatcher has a fever today, but in his stead, we're honoured to welcome a Witcher, who will now tell us about his trade.
But...
Yeah! This is grand! You shan't disappoint them, will you?
I suppose not. Ugly ass children, though.
So, who would like to ask the first question?
Me. What's it mean that witches are lecturers?
Means we've got huge libidos.
It means that due to our mutations, we have an underdeveloped libido.
Libido? When a girl likes a witcher, the witcher says, "What'll you give me for killing a monster?" And she says, "Anything you want." So the witcher says, "Heh heh heh. Then you'll give me something you weren't expecting at all." And that's where little witches come from.
Children, what's the meaning of this? Next question.
Is it true witches kill kings?
Well...
A man cursed who's turned into a monster, a witcher might have to kill, even if he's a king.
So King Foltest was a monster.
What's it like to cut off someone's head?
Can you show us how to cut off a head?
Can we try your potions?
Enough. That is all for today. Gather your things and I shall see you in the morning.
Yeah!
Bid farewell to Master Geralt.
It's great you came.
I'd have rather had the rat catcher.
Oh, you little bitch.
So please do tell me, why are you here?
Looking for Dandelion, that's why. Way to put me on the spot.
Thanks. That was an ordeal. Think I'd rather face a swarm of neckers than a class of 10-year-olds.
The Ratcatcher had no objections.
Oh yeah? How's he feeling?
He's dead. Bubonic plague, it seems. I didn't want to upset the children. But you wish to speak of Dandelion?
Yep. Where is he?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems?
No. He perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Oh my. He wrote a poem about you, you know that?
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelion's? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
Not really.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snakely whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry.
I see. Well, you see him later?
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Oh, well that sucks. Thanks anyway, Marbella.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Alright, let's move on to Molly.
This can't be witches or witchesses.
Don't step on me.
Everybody knows it.
And you believe. I'm going to be a witch person, that's that.
To the dog's life.
Alright, let's go. Can I loot anything in here? Upstairs? Plenty of food items. And there's a third floor. Go. Oof. Okay. Dragon's Dream manuscript. Alright, so I got a new bomb. Wait, where the fuck is the... Nope. I'm a dumb Big dumb oof. Alright. Up we go.
Not like that. Draw it out more.
God.
What difference would it make?
Alright, so, going up. And it says she's in the vicinity, right over here, actually.
Ah, now she's a beauty.
Though we should probably get this, notice board.
My, what a freak.
It's gone, so I'm afraid to see the surgeon. Never know when they'll accuse him of witchcraft.
Just merchant. Okay, what do you sell? Anything?
Need a gift for my
Anything,
wife.
Valuable?
Don't be shy now. Looking doesn't cost a thing. There's plenty to behold. This here's a collection of wonders that belong to the mage Eramas. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Eramas, huh?
How do you get a hold of these? Never heard of a mage willingly parting with his treasures?
No one asked Eramas his will. He was burned at the stake a fortnight ago.
Oh.
Strange they didn't burn his stuff with him. Witch hunters let you resell it just like that?
Why wouldn't they? These are common goods, some valuable only as collectibles, perhaps.
Alright, well, tell me what you got.
Alright, I get it. These items aren't actually common.
Rumor has it, each is an enchanted key.
Rumor happened to mention where to find the locks these keys open?
Sadly, no. What if I knew, you could hardly expect me to sell them.
Where did Eramas live?
At a lovely residence south of Oxenford.
Jeez.
Badly damaged now, because he made the hunters pay dearly for his skin.
Show me what you have.
Alright. First of all, will you buy some of these things? Yes, no, maybe so, a little bit. Alright, how much is this costing? 40. What is this? Old Wyden from Tucson. Needed to complete a quest. Alright. Let's just sell off some of these random things. Thanks, buddy. Statue of a man ought to take this.
I haven't the strength for anything.
Are there any guards around here? Not that I can see. Alright. Let's go see about talking to Molly.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Alright, well, let's see if we can get something out of her at least.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Where can I find her then, if you know so much, General?
Seem to know who Molly is. You also know she doesn't work here anymore. Know where I can find her, maybe?
This time of day? Probably sipping punch and considering which horse to bet on.
Not in the mood for jokes.
I jest you not. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Latta, known until recently simply as Molly.
She married for the gold?
Gotta wonder if Molly fell for the nephew or his inheritance.
We cannot know that just yet. But I'd wager she has strong feelings for both.
Hey. I mean, if you love the man and you get money...
Alright, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latta?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Sure.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
Pleasant excursion anyway, General. Oh shit, that's right. She was a Temerian noble. That one of the ones that rebelled. And now she's with the general because they've conquered Temeria. Right. Damn. I entirely forgot about that. There we go. Damn.
We've arrived.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vorn.
Yeah. Gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General.
He's just like, I'm not amused.
Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zericania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zericanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
You know what? Fine.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid! In that case, you must choose a mount.
Let's go with Nemrod.
I'll ride Nemrod. Pit a Nilfgaardian stallion against a Nilfgaardian general.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zericanian Bay. The horses are saddled. Let's begin.
Let's. Try to keep up, General.
Riders, ready?
Yep.
Go, go.
Don't spare the horse!
Oh, I won't.
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Alright, let's get her done. Hold it on back there, General. It looks like it. Do the minimap.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're
Nope.
made of.
Nope. 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 Ah! Come on. Oh shit. Tried to run me off the road.
Don't spare the horse.
Come on.
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
There we go.
The roach I chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you. That is yours.
Thank you, General.
Ah, look. Lady Latar has just arrived.
Who?
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
No problem. See you later, General. Molly.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
No. Actually, I'm always rescuing him.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't. Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... what's it? Congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Dandelion thinks you're a maidservant.
I'm under the impression Dandelion thinks you still serve the Lavalettes.
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped. Didn't want him to treat me any different.
And your husband has nothing against it? Your old friendship?
Course not. Sweetykins couldn't be happier that Dandelion's raising me sophistication.
Yeah, you sure need it, because you kind of didn't say that correctly. Remember your last conversation with Dandelion? Dandelion doesn't have a sister. Yeah, he doesn't.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw her myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Alright, well, you remember the last conversation?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Thanks, Molly. See you soon.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Thank you, Molly. I appreciate it. Alright, let's ride back with the Oh, jeez. Just hop over.
Yes?
General.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Yeah, I'd like to go back.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
There we go.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise.
Thank you.
See ya.
Alright, Rose of Arash. And she's not that far. First, let's see if I can loot this house. Cannot. Hello, God.
I traced the pansy all the way to the garden. What do you want?
I need to new swordplay instructor looking for Rosavar. I'm the new cook.
Rosavar Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits.
Alright.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
I hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. And take care not to hurt the little me. Follow me.
I will take care not to hurt the young noble girl.
You're my new instructor.
That I am.
Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Alright. She is gorgeous, though. Let's see if that bark matches the bite, little girl.
Drat it! You're quick!
How long you gonna make me wait?
Ow!
Okay, she landed one hit. Come on.
Don't float me and fight!
Boom. Boom. Come on.
What? Lost your nerve?
Why bother with two?
How long you gonna make me
You can
wait?
barely handle one.
Come on.
Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher here on business.
I'm a witcher. I'm looking
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
What's so exciting about it?
What's so exciting about it?
Living on the edge. Tracking, then facing down beasts. Sleeping under the stars. Oh, it must be wonderful.
Try fighting a Zoogle while up to your neck in sewage. Nothing quite like it.
Not one of the high points, I suppose. Wait, weren't you about to ask me something?
Yep. But you're not bad.
Before
with
I
swords.
ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Here for Dandelion.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Alright, Rosa.
Come on, come closer.
Come on. Kick in the chest. Let's go.
Stop, Lord, and fight. Granted, you're quick. Why bother with two swords when you can barely...
Lost your nerve?
You can't master one to make that taunt.
Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Sure.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Twins.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Jeez, easy.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not
this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Well, alright. Any interest in politics?
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Makes sense.
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Oh, something else.
Changing subjects. Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman, not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalonetta.
Alright, I should go.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Sure. When and where?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Alright.